Hi, I'm Richard Burns, and thanks for coming to In the Flow, the channel for spiritual beings about spiritual beings. All of our episodes are embedded with transformational energy. Thus, as you watch, you can receive healing energy.
So this is what I would do if I was working with a client, and sessions are, I can't say because I don't know how many essences will come through, but you have so kindly volunteered to bring an essence in for you so you can kind of share your experience. I always say the flowers are so powerful yet very subtle. So I'm just going to ask if there's a flower essence that will be for your highest good today, and we'll go with what comes up. Hopefully Spirit will be aware that we're recording this, and so it's not going to get too personal. But
okay.
So I'll tell you the area of interest first, and then I'll tell you about the flower essence, and then we'll bring it in. So it came up under the area of influence. So it has about 12 essences that help with kind of right here. So this is the Bach reference book. And so now we'll come up with a specific one for you.
Now, when you say it's come up under influences, how did you get to that?
So I use these are the soul issues. And so I sometimes use my pendulum. It depends on how I'm feeling that day energetically. And it's kind of a use of my pendulum and my intuition. Sometimes the words will jump out at me. Sometimes I have to do like, is it in column 1, that kind of thing. So, yeah. So it's pink yarrow that came up for you. And that flower essence under influence is absorbing or acting out thoughts and feelings of others, emotional merging. And then what I do is I go to the longer explanation of the flower. So that's this. And I'll read this through and see if anything resonates with you. And what you're listening for is a sentence or a word that you're like, yeah, I want that, or no, I don't want to feel that way anymore. Because like I said, it can help us release or bring in. You'll feel it in your soul, let you know what resonates the most. So it's broken down into positive qualities. So this is what it helps with: emotional transparency, courage to take emotional risks with others. The patterns of imbalance so this is what you would notice if you needed it: feelings of shame, guilt, or unworthiness, fear of exposure or rejection due to prior abuse or trauma. And I want to put a caveat in there. I define trauma as anything that you have a strong emotional reaction to. So I know in society we have a specific definition of what trauma is. But if you were a child and say dad yelled at you, boys don't cry, or, suck it up this time. And you had an emotional reaction that you didn't deal with at that point, that's trauma. So it doesn't have to be this big, huge thing.
Got it. Thank you.
Okay. So I'm going to read the longer part here. Pink monkey flower treats a type of fear which resides in the deepest recesses of the soul. The fear of being exposed of others seeing one's pain and vulnerability. Such persons experience a profound sense of shame and thus have a need to hide or mask themselves as a form of protection. The pink monkey flower type withdraws in a way that is more pronounced than ordinary shyness, for the soul is attempting to cover up deeply internalized wounds from the past. Most frequently, early childhood trauma or abuse, or exploitative and debasing experiences at any phase in life, are the hidden factors in such behavior. These souls are highly sensitive and bear deep pain within themselves. They very much want to reach out and be loved by others, but often fail at making real contact. Such individuals are highly sensitive to being seen, both literally and metaphorically. They are also very vulnerable to being touched and making physical contact with others. Pink monkey flower gently opens such souls by helping them to take emotional risks again. In this way, they begin to experience the love and the contact which they so desperately need and want. Pink monkey flower is a remedy which is especially effective for the heart, teaching that it is only by remaining open and risking vulnerability that one can experience the warmth of human love and affection. Does that resonate at all for you?
There are some things there I could definitely connect with.
It's kind of a personal one. I was hoping not to get that personal, but so emotional transparency is kind of jumping out at me. The last sentence is always usually a good one. It's teaching that it's only by remaining open and risking vulnerability that one can experience the warmth of human love and affection. Does that resonate with you?
So explain that a little bit deeper. So, it's a lot of words I'm trying to absorb here.
Yeah. So really what pink monkey flower helps with is it's that we want to make contact on a deep level, like a soul level with people, but for whatever reason, trauma, that kind of thing, we've been taught or we have wounding that keeps us kind of guarded. So, and with our healing, and I notice this a lot with the flower essences, our healing happens in spirals. And so once maybe you've healed a level of it, but then when you get down a little bit deeper, it's like, okay, there's some more there. And so it kind of happens in spirals. So it may not be something, you may be on one level very open to, but there's still some that's kind of, that you're not completely open to, if that makes sense. But what I do need is a sentence or a word or something that really speaks to you that you want to bring in that energy, if that makes sense.
For example, like
I said, what was jumping out at me is emotional transparency or the courage to take emotional risks with others, or risking vulnerability seems to be one that's jumping out at me.
Right. So, well, I think connecting to people deeper. Did you also say that?
Yeah, we can say that.
Yeah, I think that would be what jumps out at me.
Okay.
Because of something that happened to me when I was younger, yeah.
Absolutely. So the sentence here is teaching that only by remaining open and risking vulnerability that one can experience the warmth of human love and affection. So all you have to do is just repeat after me.
Okay.
So just take a deep breath, make sure you're feeling like you're in your body and you're grounded.
Okay.
And then just repeat after me. I ask for the flower essence of pink monkey flower.
I ask for the flower essence of pink monkey flower
to enter my energy field.
to enter my energy field,
Energy body.
energy body,
and physical consciousness.
and physical consciousness.
With the help of the divine.
With the help of the divine.
I ask for the flower essence of pink monkey flower.
I ask for the flower essence of pink monkey flower
to assist me with.
Teaching me.
To remain open.
And
risk vulnerability.
So that I can experience.
The warmth of human love. And affection. I ask for the flower essence of pink monkey flower.
I ask for the flower essence of pink monkey flower
to manifest. To integrate. And then if you want to take a breath, do you feel the energy anywhere on you? Feel waves, tingles, hot, cold, pokes?
Yeah, definitely more in my head and my heart, I think.
Okay, so just put your hands wherever you kind of feel it the most or wherever you feel drawn to. And then just say, and stabilize.
And stabilize.
And then just take a couple minutes to breathe that in. How was that?
Oh, yeah, it feels really good. Really good.
I can feel it in my heart chakra. Like, I can feel that energy coming in.
Yeah.
So that's what I do. And sometimes we bring one flower essence in several times because it kind of works in layers. And again, I don't know how many will show up in a session. It could be 2, it could be 22, but it's really very personalized. So yeah,